Why am I still getting hate? Why am I still getting hate? I do not deserve this hate.
When coaster enthusiasts talk about Hersheypark, they often discuss rides such as Skyrush, Fahrenheit, Great Bear, Storm Runner, Lightning Racer, and now Candemonium for their incredible ride experiences. But there's another coaster in the park that is often talked about for all the wrong reasons, and that is of course Wildcat. In today's video, I'm going to discuss why Wildcat is actually a great ride, and how I think it really doesn't deserve all the hate it gets. Now, before I dive into my reasons, I want to make a few quick disclaimers. Hunter won't be joining me in this argument because he has disowned me for my opinions of Wildcat. Also, this is just my opinion, so if you hate this coaster, I'm not saying you are wrong for hating it. I just hope this video provides a good opposing viewpoint to the general consensus that this coaster is hot garbage. Now that's out of the way, let's go through the ride layout. The pre-lift section is nothing very special, it's mainly to give the ride some speed as it approaches the lift. So let's just move on to the drop. The drop on Wildcat does not deliver any airtime, but it has some fantastic lateral forces, especially in the back row. The positive forces at the bottom are strong as well, but it's the laterals that make this drop feel super fast, and it is a great start to the ride. But that's exactly what it is, we are just getting started. The first turnaround starts with a quick yet strong pop of airtime, especially in the front. After getting a great panoramic view of Midway America, you have an incredible second large drop, which gives some insane airtime in the back row. On a hot summer day when this coaster is moving, you get thrown out of your seat. The same thing can be said about the next airtime hill, which is fairly low to the ground and is taken with some good speed. This leads into the next turnaround, which is pretty much the same as the first. A nice pop of airtime, and then a good view around the park. Next up is a third fantastic moment of airtime as you are whipped over the twisted hill. Now for something different, a high-speed banked curve, which provides positive G-forces and even some head choppers if you are on the left side of the train. All of the elements so far are strong, but they don't have the same intensity as the next part of the ride. This sideways dip is a violent and absolutely incredible part of the ride that I have not experienced on any other coaster. You are taking this at such a high speed, and you are absolutely thrown from your seat. I can see that people find it rough and unbearable, but this does not bother me at all. I love this element for its incredible intensity, and it always wows me with how crazy it is. Next is another airtime hill, which provides some decent airtime for the first half, and again the backseat is whipped over the second half for a great pop of air. Another quick curve goes right up against the second turnaround, again giving some near misses to the rider in the left seat. Two more intense airtime moments can be found afterwards as the train hugs the terrain and goes down the hill. Next, the coaster completes the final turnaround. This has some of the best lateral forces on the ride. Afterwards, you climb up into two more hills before hitting the brakes. One of my favorite aspects of this ride is how it is built on a hill. The ride gradually works its way down the hillside through the layout, which gives some great pacing. The ending helix turnaround feels like you haven't lost any speed since the first drop. Another great thing this ride has is its Millennium Flyer trains. These trains are definitely one of my favorites because they're super comfortable and make it easy to feel the airtime. Okay, enough with the ride's positives. Let me address the reason why people hate this thing. Many people say this ride is rough and that it should just get the RMC treatment. Well, although this may be a legitimate complaint, I have to disagree. The park does frequent retracking of some spots, and although a full retracking or RMC treatment would greatly improve the ride experience, the current condition of this ride is fine for me. I don't know why everyone says it's rough and just ignores all the great aspects of this ride. For example, people rave about the Voyage and Hades 360, and that despite both being somewhat rough coasters, they say this adds to the intensity, and they rave about all of its positive characteristics. Why don't enthusiasts do this for Wildcat? Sure, these two Gravity Coupe coasters are on a much larger scale than Wildcat, but that's not the point. I would get this complaint if Wildcat was rough and forceless, but the latter reason is not true. This ride provides multiple fantastic airtime moments and a unique, intense, violent, crazy, what the heck moment that is just outright unbeatable. Wildcat haters need to stop using the excuse that, oh, it's rough, and see the true potential this ride has. So, there you have it. A powerful wooden roller coaster with strong moments of airtime and solid pacing. Can't handle the roughness? Well, that's okay. I'll just enjoy being able to walk right on this truly underrated roller coaster. It may not be a number one, but it has plenty of redeeming qualities to give a thrilling and fulfilling ride experience.